Hello guys, today we are talking about 12 most beautiful places to visit in Sweden. There are many motivations to go to Sweden, whether you're a city individual, love the outside or getting a charge out of remaining in extravagance resorts, you'll have essentially everything readily available. Regardless of where you are in this Scandinavian excellence, you won't ever be a long way from the ocean, a lake or rich backwoods, while its urban communities offer heaps of fascinating historical centers, craftsmanship exhibitions, shops and cafes. Obviously, on the off chance that you don't know which spots are the absolute best to visit, this rundown will give you an extraordinary beginning on settling on that choice. Number 1. Stockholm. The capital of Scandinavia is quite possibly of the most gorgeous city on the planet. Stockholm offers an optimal mix of old history and custom, dazzling landscape, progress and present-day conveniences alongside a lot of appeal. It's protected and simple to find time to fascinate road trips close by, the encompassing water is perfect, the air is new and there are loads of green regions all through. As a matter of fact, there is no huge city that has more green spaces than Stockholm. In the event that you partake in the outside, you should go through the early daytime investigating the many parks by bike, and the early evening time rowing the ocean in a kayak. Shopping aficionados can look through the imaginative fortunes at Moderna Museet or appreciate upscale shopping at Östermalm, an exquisite neighborhood with very good quality nearby fashioner stores. Number 2. Swedish Lapland. Lapland, which is spread across Sweden as well as Norway and Finland, is thought of as by a larger number of people to be Europe's last evident wild region. In this place that is known for the 12 p.m. Sunday and aurora borealis, from mid-fall through late winter, is certainly for the bold. Kiruna is one of its more famous objections where guests can meet the Samis and their reindeer groups, as well as investigate the remote and dazzling wild loaded up with endless lakes. There is essentially a perpetual rundown of chances for journeys, including turning into a musher for the afternoon, leaving on a moose safari, ski and snowmobile visits, ice climbing, and that's just the beginning. Number 3. Stockholm Archipelago. The Stockholm Archipelago is one of the most noteworthy districts of Sweden, yet it's as yet a very much kept secret. It's comprised of more than 30,000 islands, islets and skerries, of which something like 1,000 are occupied, offering an exceptional getaway in both summer and winter. Open from focal Stockholm throughout the entire year by means of memorable white boats, some of which date back north of a really long period and are as yet steam-controlled at this point, very much safeguarded. Guests can take a short journey for only several hours, to a road trip or longer, with a short-term visit. Number 4. Kosterhavet. The country's most memorable public marine park can be viewed as on the picturesque, sans vehicle Koster Islands. Simply a 2-hour drive from Gothenburg, Kosterhavet Public Park permits you to set out on a seal safari, kayak, jump or revel in probably the most pristine seashores on Earth. Leasing a bicycle and investigate on 2 wheels, or taking a boat outing to this incredible marine wonderland are only 2 of the most loved ways of encountering it. The island's allure incorporates the spellbinding Koster Light, which has enlivened numerous specialists. Lobster sweethearts won't have any desire to miss joining a lobster safari, all things considered. In the event that you book a lobster bundle, you'll get to join the group on a directed lobster safari held by talented expert anglers, and upon your return, obviously, you'll have the option to feast on the scrumptious catch. Number 5. Lund. Lund is a captivating city that has establishes in the Viking Age, and with its rich history and energetic understudy populace, it has a lot more to propose than even numerous other a lot bigger urban communities. Lund is great for history buffs, and its cobblestone path focus highlights fascinating, alluring and at times very peculiar design, alongside exhibition halls zeroed in on everything from weapons and old runes to current craftsmanship. Lund House of Prayer is perhaps of the most visited site in the district, and you'll comprehend the reason why when you stand before the impressive Roman church, with its strong twin pinnacles transcending the tops of focal Lund. Lease a bike and pedal around the cobbled roads and pleasant parks for the most ideal way to absorb its sights. Make certain to have some time off at the Set of Experiences Gallery, which exhibits a few brilliantly strange items in the interest room, as well as making a stop at one of the comfortable bistros housed in notable structures to appreciate fika, which basically means to have espresso and a cake. Number 6. Gotland. Gotland, the country's biggest island, situated in the Baltic, is a well-known summer escape for Swedes. This laid-back heaven is famous for encountering the absolute best climate in Sweden, as well as having delightful sandy seashores and thick timberlands that are great for cycling and climbing. There are additionally a wealth of shimmering lakes, odd stone arrangements, fabulous caverns with tapered rocks and stalagmite, and beautiful nurseries. The Middle-Age town of Visby is the principal settlement and is popular for its archaic city ring wall, basilica and various Middle-Age church ruins. A previous Viking site, things from the Viking Age are routinely uncovered here. Assuming you visit in August, you can partake in the Middle Age Week, facilitated here. It incorporates a lot of outfit-wearing participants alongside loads of jousting and unrecorded music. Number 7. Malmö. Malmö is a multi-social city, loaded with fervor and energy. Arranged right over the Øresund scaffold from the Danish capital and part of Denmark until the 1700 years, it has for quite some time been eclipsed by its more well-known neighbor. Yet it brings a lot to the table all alone, including a large group of extraordinary social contributions like the new Moderna Museet Malmö. Sweden's third biggest city is tiny, yet it is enthusiastic about natural, fair exchange items from design to food. You'll find it genuinely simple to shop faultless and to appreciate both flavorful and morally created food and drink at one of many acclaimed natural cafes. Lately, the city's most remarkable improvement has been the rejuvenation of its western harbor, where previous shipyards have been changed into a private and social space with striking engineering and plan, and homes and organizations are fueled by all sustainable power. On a pleasant day, it's difficult to beat walking around the promenade enjoying frozen yogurt. Number 8. Gothenburg. Sweden's second city, Gothenburg offers a pleasant option in contrast to the fabulousness and style of Stockholm. It's more affordable, and less bombastic, as well as being simpler to get around. Its roads are fixed with a wide range of activities throughout the entire year, and you'll see its pizzazz for design can be found all through, including the numerous picturesque stops and gardens, as Slottsskogen Park, Keelers Park, and Gothenburg greenhouses. There are additionally displays to peruse, amazing homes to look at, and exceptional galleries that you won't find elsewhere, similar to the normal history gallery with its full blue whale. Its area on the coast additionally implies extraordinary nearby fish choices in neighborhood eateries, and Blend Darlings will see the value in the event neighborhood specialty brew scene. Number 9. Marstrand. Simply an hour's drive from Gothenburg, Marstrand is Sweden's rendition of Hollywood. A famous jungle gym for celebs and eminence, it brags a brilliant assortment wooden occasion homes and boats, all things considered. The pleasant island is the base for the Marstrand Regatta, Match Cup Sweden and other significant cruising titles, and it includes a huge visitor harbor, numerous exceptional shops and a bouncing nightlife with a lot of diversion for all. It additionally flaunts a fascinating history, noteworthy perspectives from Karlstens fort and the chance for kayaking, fishing, seal outings, swimming and climbing. Number 1. Luleå. This local community in Norrbotten, northern Sweden, is rapidly turning into a center point for innovation, with Facebook facilitating a server farm here, as well as culture, with countless exhibitions and configuration shops. You can find out about existence in the north at Luleå's Norrbottens Gallery, appreciate free shows at Kulturens Hus, which elements works by Swedish craftsmen and fashioners, track down an ideal spot to remain in one of many honor-winning lodgings, and set out on cold undertakings the entire year, inside wild region of the immense archipelago, where kayaking, cruising and kite surfing are well known. Cycle across a frozen ocean in the early evening and afterward appreciate eating on reindeer, roast or ptarmigan at night, followed by a nightcap at the all-encompassing Sky Bar found at the extravagant Clarion Sense Inn. Number 11. Uppsala. Uppsala, found under an hour via train from Stockholm, is viewed as the focal point of Swedish culture and history and plays had a vital impact in the nation's turn of events. In its old town, the church and palace are viewed as must-visits. The Uppsala Church has terrific towers that ascend high up against a scenery of college structures and the waterway Fyris. The 16th-century palace currently houses 3 galleries. It was the area of various significant occasions throughout the entire existence of Uppsala and Sweden, similar to the Sture murders, when in 1647 a few aristocrats were butchered at the command of unhinged Lord Eric XIV, who had blamed them for treachery. Their apparel is shown at Uppsala House of Prayer. Obviously, in the same way as other different palaces of now is the right time, there was a lot of struggles, political plotting and bloodbaths. As the city is a famous report abroad objective, you'll track down heaps of history to investigate as well as a lot of present-day conveniences as well. Number 12. The Ice Hotel. The Ice Hotel, situated in the town of Jukkasjärvi, offers a definitive icy occasion. Step inside this superb inn and you'll feel as though you've ventured into a Disney film. Totally molded out of ice and snow, it even elements an ice bar and an ice church. Every year, the lodging must be remade, and that implies regardless of whether you've remained previously, the experience will be spick and span the following time. Each room is specially crafted, with no two the equivalent. You'll remain warm with comfortable camping beds and warm creature furs, and if remaining in a frozen suite isn't what you would consider fun, there is likewise the choice to remain in a non-frozen room. Encircled by a lovely winter wonderland, the Ice Hotel likewise is in a space that is known as truly outstanding on the planet for survey aurora borealis, which should be visible on practically every crisp evening. Guests can likewise join canine sled safaris, snowshoe on cold paths, and the sky is the limit from there. Thanks for watching.